you see? What are you seeing from the offensive guys as you get, as you're around the guys and stuff right now?
Really haven't had much interaction with everybody since Saturday, but I'm sure everybody feels the same way. We know that there's work to be done, and we're just, I guess the best way to say it is we're just unsatisfied right now.
Kalani every time, takes a lot on himself and on his staff. He says it's on me. I'm the head coach. I've got to get it fixed. As a player, what does that mean when your coach is, taking that on himself and on his staff?
I think it's a good example that he sets for all of us. That's the mentality that I feel like any good coach, good player would have, is to look inward and figure out what you can do personally better, and not point the finger, because that's what is exactly what you don't want to do, is start pointing fingers and separating the program and just making it hard for the team. So I think that's what I want to do, just follow what he does and look inward, see where I can improve my game.
What do you think is ultimately holding the offense back from scoring enough touchdowns like you guys want to?
That's a tough question, I feel like, for me to answer. I know we have playmakers. Like, we have players at every position who can get in the end zone, who can win their one-on-one battles. And so I think just putting it all together, we drive the field really well. We've done it week in, week out. We just need to score. That's as simple as it is, and not settle with 3 points, but to get in the end zone.
How would you describe Baylor Romney? What's he like off the field? What's he like in the huddle? What's he like at practice?
I think he's just like his brother. Both of the Romney boys are hard workers. They're always, like, when I say that, I mean it. Like, they're always out there getting extra work in together. They just work super hard. And what I saw from him on Saturday, I was super impressed. He came in with confidence. He was relaxed. When I looked at him in the eyes when we were driving down the field, like, it felt like he was playing the whole game. And so I was super impressed with how he performed.
What's it like being part of the running back rotation? Because you guys have kind of had that. Last week it was Sue and you and Cione that were in there, and had it with Tyson before. What's that like, trying to get in and make the most of a few plays and then have other guys coming in?
Yeah, it's something that it kind of got to get used to. Just getting into a rhythm is a big thing for me, and so I learned, like, now that I got to find that rhythm sooner and not be able to, sit back and try to fill it out. So I think it's helped me to be more, to start faster, I guess you say, to be able to get a feel for the defense more to sooner in the game, so that I could have, more reps throughout the game.
Is there a benefit as far as feeling fresher later in the game, or do you feel all that different?
I feel like I do feel fresh throughout the game. When situations like last game, I think it wouldn't matter, if I had carried the ball 50 times before that. Like, in those situations, you just have adrenaline and you got to find something. So I think regardless of how many plays I played, I would have still felt fine at the end of the game.
Finishing drives is obviously, any drive is obviously the most important thing, but is there kind of a measurable difference or feeling that you guys have when you have a short field versus having to go the length of the field and that kind of thing? Do you feel that difference and kind of trying to finish off that drive?
Yeah, it's a big difference for sure. I mean, if you have a short field, it's super nice that, the goal is just right there in front of your face, and so I think there's a little more spark to get in the end zone. But, I mean, regardless, our mindset as an offense is wherever we get the ball, our goal is to score, and that's what it has to be from, I feel like, every offense. So short field helps for sure, but it shouldn't matter.
Last couple questions. Boise State's one of the teams listed as a rival. What does this game against Boise State mean to you guys?
I think it means a lot to us. Just thinking about last year, that was a tough one to walk away from, to know that we were literally inches from winning that game. I think, to me, that gives me confidence to know that, if we perform well, we can win the game for sure. But also there's that bad feeling from last year. I don't want to walk off the field with that same feeling we had last year.
Anything else?
What's the 5
vibe in the program right now?
Sorry.
The overall vibe of how you and your teammates feel right now.
Yeah, I think, like I said at the beginning, I think it's just, we're unsatisfied because we know how good we can be. And so there's a fire and just a dissatisfaction that, we want to be able to reach our potential.
You were here for the 2017 season. Things seem to snowball on you guys. Is there any correlation you feel like right now?
I think it's a different situation for sure. We're a different group, and so I think it's different. Feels different.